online broadcast network, AfterBuzz TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AfterBuzz TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Soy fabulosa, hermosa, glamorosa, gran cosa. Soy fabulosa, hermosa, glamorosa.
Yo, what up, AfterBuzz boy DJ Jesse J here in studio for the East Los High After Show. Hulu original series. I'm joined in studio by my favorite, Miss Courtney Stewart.
What's up, what's up?
Unfortunately,
what's
Julian
up?
could not join us today.
Got healed up.
You know what I'm saying? He doing big things, so just
big
stay in
things.
works. So just keep on paying attention because he gonna tell you all that tea. But let's talk about this episode, Sisters Before
Misters. Yes.
Kind of really only two storylines in this one.
Which was kind of nice.
It was.
They kept
Nice
it
little
simple.
break.
Wasn't a whole lot of jumping around. I like it. I like it.
Christina Milian
Shows up, y'all.
Like,
Throwing her
alright.
little Spanish
Yeah,
up
she
in
was like,
there.
I want
and
y'all to know why my last name is Milian.
Milian. Cubano girl. Okay.
All right, so we started off Camila talking to the counselor.
Yes.
Um,
Which was so awkward.
Yeah, it was like full PSA announcement. 1 in 3 girls are sexually abused by the age of 18. Feels like no one understands you, what you're going through. And that's exactly what Camila said. Yeah, she said, I feel ashamed, and that she was touched by her own father.
Yes.
Totally understandable.
Totally understandable, makes perfect sense. However, that counselor was very awkward. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Like, of all the scenes, like, granted, we
You can tell me anything.
she was
yeah.
very awkward and very stiff, and I was like, who hired you? But no hate. I mean, take your job, girl. I'm not mad
Right.
at you. They hired you, but that was really, yeah. But I like Camila. She always has that attitude about everything when she was thrown in. Because the lady's like, you don't have to feel ashamed to talk about it. And she was like, shame, bitch, what you think? Like, my daddy touched me. I am
Yeah,
ashamed.
okay.
Which I love, but that's why I like her character.
So we see Camila, she goes, she's going to court, and so that's where Gina's helping her find an outfit, and
Yes.
they've kind of rekindled their sisterhood.
Sisterhood. She's apologized for not, like, listening to her and, like, believing her at first. And
That's her
I
bar,
told
her
y'all,
shirt.
sister was gonna come around.
Yep. And then we see mom coming in talking about she made breakfast.
I
Trying to be
know.
extra cute. And like,
Yes.
I'm sorry I didn't listen to you, but.
Very rare occasion. But she did make some kind of something de leche that I was like, can I have some? Thirsty.
Okay. When she gets to court, though, Nick was charged with a stolen vehicle and then also possession with the
Intent to sell. Yes, honey.
He claimed not guilty, which that was so awkward when he turned around to
was
his
like-
defender, and his defender was like,
It's like, right, like he's not paying attention or caring for real. Which is kind of sad though, because the
"But
reality
is
is,
that, like, real?"
I mean, that I don't know if it's like that blatant,
Yeah.
but the public defenders get a lot of work that maybe they aren't always equipped to handle. And so while there are amazing public defenders out there, there are definitely some that are not up to par and up to the job. And it sucks because people that are less fortunate tend to end up with those people. And that's why some people end up going to jail for very similar things that other people get off and don't have to do anything with. Not to say that Nick should get off, because obviously he was doing
some
something
serious
wrong, but to not even like have some, like, feel like you have support through the process. Even if you end up going to jail, you want to at least know, like,
Someone tried.
and that the process was handled properly and all that. And with that public defender, Lord knows what the hell was going on.
He was just looking like, you on your own. I don't know
Yeah,
who you
like,
are, what you doing.
He's like, I'm not a criminal, but I love that the judge chimed in. Like,
10 kilos of cocaine.
law-abiding citizens don't get caught in stolen cars with 10 kilos of cocaine. That was fantastic.
You know?
I appreciated that.
So the bail was set at $200,000, which
Woo.
with a bail bond, 10%,
20,000.
which is still
A shit ton of money.
Yeah.
And Mama was like, we could take a mortgage out on the house. Daddy was like, oh, no, we ain't. Rosarita, let's go. We've done everything for this fool.
that
and he
was the
still a
realest
fool.
ish though, right there.
I appreciated that because people are like, oh my God, we got to get him out. I'd be like, no, no, you will stay.
Now, if the bail was like $800, we could talk about
We might talk, but 20,000, and you want me to put my house up? Because then if you jump bail or do something stupid, I lose my house?
Right.
Hell no, because you messing up? No.
And we don't know the whole story about where this car came from. Someone could come to the house, do some
No.
crazy
And yes,
I don't know.
mistakes happen, honey, but
That was
mistakes,
not a mistake.
Even if it was, there are consequences to our mistakes. And apparently your consequences, you about to stay in jail right now, player.
$200,000.
Maybe you need to talk to your cocaine kilo people and see if they can help you out.
Camila said to Jocelyn, we need to help him. Jocelyn said, there is no we. I'm going to get him a real attorney. What are you going to do? I didn't understand this. Like,
Well, you know Jocelyn's salty.
I mean, I get it.
Give
but,
her a
like,
break. She's emotionally scarred because Camila didn't choose her.
That's fine, but it's like you can't be emotionally scarred over you being manipulative.
Well,
I mean, you can, but like
she
you shouldn't.
wasn't. Well, in her mind, she wasn't being manipulative. In her mind, they have this great friendship. She's fallen in love with her. They've done the dirty deed, and then while doing the dirty deed, brother comes in, and suddenly Camila's denying like any kind of. Of course, she's salty. I'd be salty.
I mean, I feel it, but I do feel it. But like in this moment, it's like your brother is in a serious situation.
Yes.
Like,
But
and
Camila,
Camilla's the only person who's willing to like help out. The other friends.
but
ain't willing
Camila
to
is also the one that said there is no we.
Yeah, as far as them like doing
So
stuff
that's what
together.
she's saying. She's
She
like,
said,
I'm gonna just go do what I gotta do, and you go do what you can do to help, and that's how it needs to be. Because I can't keep putting myself on the line for you and like being close to you when you don't love me like I love you.
love me like you
It's okay,
do.
Jocelyn,
Love
girl, I
me,
get it.
love me like you do. All right, so Camila goes and visits Nick, and he's beat up.
All time. Yep, that was coming.
He said, I just fell.
Because he don't want to get beat up again.
He's in trouble and he needs protection.
That jail
Love
protection.
and protection. Yeah, right, and so he tells her to go to R&R. Which I'm just like, really? You're going to put
mean-
her in harm's way?
Well, he's a kid. He doesn't know what else to do. He doesn't have anything else he can do other than keep getting beat up.
That's true, because Abuela and Abuelo.
Yeah, who he gonna go to?
All right, so she goes to R&R, and that's where we met Christina Milian, who magically knew that this girl would be able to help out with the sound of the
So
singer.
what do you think? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Why don't you sing it from your soul, like somebody who's been hurt by their, and you want that pendeja to pay? I was like, I can't. It was too, it was too much. I love you, Christina Milian. I think you're adorables. Yeah, I was not into that introduction of her character.
No, I
It was
wish
pretty
it was a
cheesy.
little more, less cheese.
It was
So Camila helped out, and then she goes to talk to the head drug
the creepy
lords.
drug lords in the back.
And basically, they find out that she is like crystal clean record,
Yes.
and she's going to help them transport some drugs.
Yes.
With
Jesus.
Jesus.
Sexy Jesus.
And dangerous.
Dangerous and sexy, girl. We know what's gonna happen.
Right.
Because dangerous and sexy never go together well.
Especially now with Camila,
Nope,
and
no.
she gonna be traveling with him, and Nick's locked up, and Jocelyn ain't showing her no life. Camila about to get her life with some Jesus.
Jesus.
So Ceci wants a co-ed team for
Yes.
the
That
bomb
was their
squad,
exciting discovery last week that they should do that.
and we find out that she's not staying at the shelter, and instead she's staying with Fabiola.
I'm glad they brought Fabiola back because
I don't
she's
know.
ridiculous.
She scares me when she comes on
I
camera.
love
Like
her.
her and Pedro are never being interviewed.
Oh, what? Come on up in here, Fabiola. I'll talk to you.
And she'd be like,
She's probably the sweetest, bestest
she
thing
probably is,
ever.
and just thinks it's hilarious to make fun of it.
Yes.
But because I do know that, like, living in New York,
Mm-hmm.
like, more so than I've seen it out here, but I guess I was more tied into the culture. But in New York, you'd go over to some Dominicans' houses, and their
they stirring up some
grandmothers be
stuff
like,
and doing some stuff.
"What are you what? Yeah, like what are you making? It's like they're making like a magical stew. Like
Magical.
where are you putting that? And they like put them in things and put them around the
Rub
house.
it on your eyes.
Yeah, like they'd be hanging like leaves around up
Yeah.
the door. Crazy.
Lots of superstitions and different things going on up in there. But she's just funny. And how she just like slammed the door up in Ceci's face and took the baby.
Bella. Or how she was teaching her tarot cards.
Like she has
ahead,
a
pick
gift.
the one you want.
She has a gift.
She's
three,
taking
she
a
ain't
shit
even
in your
potty
butt. She's pissing on your lap.
Yes.
She
But
said,
she's
I want to
gifted.
nurture her gifts. So she was like, get that away.
Leave my baby alone.
We got a scene of Ceci putting up the boys only flyer where Jacob came over and kind of told her about him and Maya breaking up.
What? You guys are the perfect couple. Apparently not. Apparently not.
Trouble in paradise.
And if they trying to set some bullshit up like you was talking about last week, y'all just going ahead and stop because don't nobody want to see Jacob and Ceci getting it on except Jesse.
I do.
No. No.
All right, so on the flip side of that, we
Yes.
get so Jacob kind of tells her like, you know, I might know someplace that you could actually stay, and she's really excited for it. On the flip side of that, we get Tiffany in the bathroom, who Tiffany will be joining us next week.
Yay. That
And
girl.
she finds out there's yellow things coming out of me,
And I'm itchy and it burns when I pee. Bitch,
think
go
you
get
have an
checked out.
STI. She said, I can't have an STI. Drive a Lexus.
Keep hope alive, I guess. Like, maybe your Lexus will eradicate that from your cooter. I don't know, but I'm guessing the Lexus has nothing to do with it.
Talking about gonorrhea, Diego had gonorrhea.
Yes, he
but it was a
did.
long time ago,
Well,
honey.
girls, we're lucky. It doesn't show up way later. You can be like a year down the line, like, what the fuck? There you go. Poor girl. But that was very back to the PSA-ness, too.
Yes, especially when she said, do you know how hard it is to put a condom on when the tip's already in? I was like...
But that was another one of those great Tiffany lines. Like, whoever writes for her is amazing, because that shit is funny.
It really is. Because she'd just be bluntly saying it. And then when the bitch
Yes.
flushed the toilet, and she came out and she was like...
Okay.
And I swear Tiffany don't even be caring.
She doesn't care. She just talking out of her ass and doesn't even know it. She's completely invested in what she says and thinks that it's just perfectly normal and okay.
And it's fine because she's now a born-again virgin.
Yes, because she went and got checked out. She got all new chonies, so she's not sharing or resharing the gonorrhea with herself. And I'm mad that was like the most upsetting part for her. She was like, what? Are you kidding me? I had to go buy all new chonies. Girl, it's okay. Like, of all the horrible things that could have happened to your vagina, like having to buy new underwear is probably like the least of your concerns.
Right, because have you ever Googled blue waffle?
No. What is blue waffle? What is that?
Just craziness. Google blue waffle and then look at the images. We're going to get a live reaction from Courtney
Like,
here,
wait a second.
live on AfterBuzz TV.
What does that mean? Okay,
So
moving on.
as you're doing that, so she says she's a born-again virgin. Gina says, we'll see how long that lasts. She's like, hey, Gina. Too soon.
That was a good moment for Gina. Go, Gina.
It was strong.
Yes, it was very strong and pointed.
We
Straight
get
in the mirror.
the tryouts for the girls and the guys. The girls went first and did their thing.
Did
and
their
then the
thing.
guys went, and it was like, y'all could have mixed some of the guys up because it was like the clear two goof troops. And then it was like these professional dancers. And maybe it's just because I know of two of them. You looked up blue waffle.
What's funny is that the first image is an actual blue waffle, and then the rest is quite unpleasant. Don't do that at home, guys.
This is a warning.
This is a warning. Do not look up blue waffle on your phone.
Okay, so, or on your home computers because your
There,
parents
or
will
anywhere.
be upset.
Or at school, damn it. You're supposed to be learning.
Absolutely do not look at that at school. Okay, so the guys did it.
Backflips,
all
cartwheels,
that. I'm excited to see what it's going to bring.
break dancing. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely some adorables,
And then there were some people, it was like, I remember going to high school with that guy.
you know, for
with
sure.
with the Vans on. Yes, I remember going to school with him. Fabiola is ripping off some of the what's her name? Fila from the bomb. Belly from the Bomb Squad.
Yeah.
Talking about, he looks tall, dark, and what's his name? And his name is Ding.
Ding, time's up.
It'll be $20 more
$20
for
more
it.
bucks.
And
Tried
then
it.
Ceci had to leave because she's been having nightmares.
Yes, about all the creepy things that Fabiola could do to her and her
And that's
baby.
why I can't have her in studio, because I feel like those would rub off on me.
Oh, stop it. Fabiola
I'm
would
invested
come
in
and
this
bring
show.
us like such positive energy. We'd be like, yay.
Even when Tracy came in last week, looking at her as her cat, you know what I mean? It's like, I see Vanessa. But then it took me the whole episode to like finally be like, oh, she is her own person.
See, that's the total opposite for me.
Until
'cause
this
she's so
week.
sweet.
No, I know, she's everything. And then until
Yes.
this week when we see her and Ceci's interaction,
Yeah.
and you're just reminded of like, wow, she's a great actress
good.
because she is the total
opposite of that,
So
yeah.
that's why it's like, okay, Pedro, we might be able to let you come in.
Pedro's coming. We want you, Pedro. We love you.
How did you feel about Tiffany apologizing to Gina about Diego?
I mean,
and then
it was-
telling her about the gun.
It was time, and definitely, like, as a girl, like, that is what I would have done. I would not be in that situation. But if I were in that situation, I would have been like, girl, heads up. I know you hate me right now, but you might want to go get some checked out. So, fair enough. Good job, Tiffany.
She said, what? He was the only guy that I was with. I mean, does it look like I'm a slut?
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. She accepted.
She owned it.
She owned it. I'm not mad.
And so then at the end, best scene ever
Mm-hmm.
was Ceci she's so excited. She's like, oh, please let this room. Oh my God, I just remember watching this as she's like running with it. I was like, oh my God, watch, the room's going to be taken. Or something.
Taken, or
She's
it's not going to be
depressed.
there, whatever.
I was not expecting this. It was.
Knock, knock.
And Hy-Vee.
Oh, hell no. On both their parts. I love it.
And on that note, let's head into the one and only predictions.
And now,
I like your
your
nail color.
AfterBuzz TV.
I need a little sunshine. It was cloudy today, so it's like, I'll go yellow. It's for fun.
Hey,
I haven't done brights.
AfterBuzz.
AfterBuzz. To match.
She was ready. All right, so let's talk predictions.
Okay. So, Bomb Squad is co-ed.
Bomb Squad's co-ed.
It's going to be way more amazing.
Who's going to be
because-
dating? Like, situation's going to happen.
Well,
Obviously,
there's-
Tiffany is dating, is his name Oscar? No.
I don't know.
Is
Is
dating,
she specifically dating somebody right now?
well, she's talking to him. Remember, he came in and Gina was like, where's this pool party at?
Oh, okay, yeah. So there's a little something. Oh, but then he was really like smiley
Kinda
when he
checking
saw
Gina
Gina. So obviously, there's probably going to be another conflict with a boy between them.
And that'll be interesting if it flips.
Yes, I'm sure it will, because that's how it should be. Gina's got to get her back a little bit.
Right.
Get her back a little bit.
Where do we see Jacob's storyline kind of going now that Maya is not in the picture?
Side
We don't
note.
even have to bring up the Ceci thing, even though I want them to date. But like, if it's not the Ceci thing, like,
I mean,
where
what's
does his
gross
story...
is that his only interaction is really with Ceci and his dad. So more, I would guess that he's probably going to end up humping Ceci, or something weird's going to happen with him and Ceci. That's like not going to work.
It really is the only
Because
people-
he's not doing anything else. He's like, except with the other guys, like that he's helping at the.
but we never see
But
that
like,
really.
I mean, other than he's their
Nor do we probably
mentor
care
and he's
to.
helping them cook, and now they're like dancers too. So I mean, I'm sure he'll somehow. But that just ties him right back to Ceci, because now the guys are on Bomb Squad, so they're going to be interacting that much more. So whatever. I'm not into
Gonna
it.
make it happen.
Maya's going to come back. Maya's going to come back. Who wants to stay in Santa Fe? I mean, what's even in Santa Fe?
You can stay there, Maya. Bye.
She's not going to stay.
Camila, she's, I mean, now going to be the transporter.
This is all bad, all day, every day.
I'm so nervous
like,
for her.
What are you doing?
But I do see her hooking up with that Jesus guy.
Oh, of course. Like,
Because it's just like
we would all sleep
setting
with
it
Jesus
up.
on the first day. Like, he's hot, and
take me.
we just be like, oh, whatever. Okay, here we go. So just
But he
saying.
looks scary at the end.
But that's what's
Yeah.
hot.
I mean, I feel it.
He's all hard, and he's probably got some deep story, because they're all like, "Ooh, you must really hate her to put her with Jesus." Like, something's going on with Jesus, though.
Do you see Nick posting bail, or do you see him having to stay in there and maybe getting protection?
I mean, I don't know where he's going to get bail money from, so I would imagine he's going to stay. Because I'm
hoping that she's doing this work, that she'll be able to get some money from it.
Well, I thought she was just doing it just to keep him while he's in jail protected, because they didn't seem to be offering up like, hey, we'll get him out, because they're just trying to get their money back from the money that he lost by getting caught.
True.
They ain't trying to get him out of jail. True. No, he's going to be in jail, and hopefully nobody will cut him, because at least whatever gang they're affiliated with will protect him while he's in there.
I didn't even think of it like
that. Jail life is not for me, guys. Absolutely not for me. Y'all might want to stay off of that. Not having it.
Sure wouldn't.
No, thank you.
I've already thought about so many times I'd be in there crying. I would be finding the biggest man and be like, look, what do we need to work out?
I'd be like, all right, I'll be your chick. Okay, just I can't.
And then we get the Ceci and Vanessa situation. Do we see them staying together? Do we see Vanessa still being a bitch? She said her arc is gonna be.
She did say she had an arc last week. So but I still don't think it's gonna be that big of an arc, because then that would defeat the purpose of her character, sort of. And she's not around much yet. So hopefully I'm sure it'll be some odd couple situation with them living together or whatever, and them constantly going at it with each other, which will be fun.
And sometimes you never know. In certain situations, your enemy might turn out to be
your best friend.
That'll be interesting.
We'll see.
Well, on that note, we want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit us up at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You guys can tweet me at DJ Jesse J.
You can find me at Stuart Starlet.
Until next week, same time, same place. Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.